coming in this year. Can you kind of talk about them, and then also how much of a role Coach Perry made in getting some of these bigger named guys?
I think Rod Perry, you know, I remember when he was hired, that a big kind of question, or people were wondering about his experience you know, or the fact that he hadn't recruited for 20-something years while he coached in the NFL, you know, but I think he played a major factor in recruiting this year, and particularly getting a guy like Steven Nelson. I mean, Steven was highly recruited. I know SC came in on him, but that's just one of the names that tried to recruit Steven. But I think Rod Perry was the reason Steven came here. You know, Rod is a great coach, but he's also a great mentor for young men. And I was with him in homes with families. I think he has a great way about him, and of course, you know, his credibility is probably in our business almost unsurpassed. So it was fun to be able to go in and recruit a defensive back with Rod, and I think that he played a big role in getting these kids. But I think it's one of our best defensive back classes ever.
And then you also have a quarterback on your class list there. He was committed to a different school, and then kind of had things happen there where he needed to find another school. Can you kind of talk about what he's going to bring to the quarterback group and the process of acquiring him?
Yeah, sometimes you just never know. Our business is so volatile that you know, a guy makes an early commitment, then the coaching staff changes underneath him, and maybe he doesn't fit exactly what the new coaching staff at that school wants to do, and they've got another guy in mind, and it's already January, and so it's pretty hard on kids, you know. But you know, I think it was fortunate for us because this recruiting with Kyle Kemp came back alive for us. We knew about him. We knew about him from the time he was in Oregon. He had a lot of notoriety as a young kid, and so it was hard not to know about him in our football world. And we had an interest early, but he committed relatively early to Cincinnati. And then when it opened up again, you know, we had only recruited basically 2 quarterbacks to that point, you know, because we don't open that thing up too wide at the quarterback position. And so when it opened back up, we reevaluated him, looked back at his film, and said, let's go after him. We got him for a visit, and he liked it. And he's smart. He knows. He watches our offense. He knows who we are, and he knows he's a good fit. And we know he's a good fit for what we do. And so we're very pleased to get back in it, and pleased at his commitment, and excited about his signing.